Hey guys, Carey Hodsden PGA with Common Sense Golf over at X Golf Chesapeake in Chesapeake, Virginia. I'd like to talk to you today about the takeaway. This is just a short video about how I like to take the club away or how I like to think about it when I'm pulling the club back. A lot of people these days like to take the club back with their hands first and take the club up, almost keeping the face hooded. I don't agree with that, okay? It's a way to do it. I don't think it's a horrible way. I just think that it needs to be manipulated uh, again during the golf swing if we kind of do it that way. I want one way to open the door. I want one way to close the door. And I consider this club face kind of like a door. So I like to open the door and I like to close the door, okay, when I take the club back. So um, you'll watch some of my other videos where I'm talking about the setup and get in a nice athletic position. Okay, when I take the club back, I like to turn my body, okay, to take the club back. I'm into my right knee here, and the weight's into my right heel, the inside of my right heel. I turn my body, keeping this structure with my this A that my arms create here. I keep this structure, and I turn my body, keeping the butt end of the club at my belly button, okay, which is a common way to get the club away, and a way that was used a lot by the classic swingers, back in the day. And once we get here, then I want my wrist to set, and this is when the club opens. Okay, so it opens a little bit on the way back, like this. Okay, your right hand is going to feel like it opens. This is how we take it away. This is very, very important. Some people don't do it that way. They take the club back like this. Okay, I like to take the club back and allow as my shoulders open, the club face opens, but I'm not manipulating it with my hands until we get here, at which time I take my left hand and the middle two fingers of my right hand, and I set my wrists. Okay, and this extends the club around me. Okay, and you'll note that it doesn't go up. It goes this way and then goes around. Okay, and once I've set my wrists here, then I'm in a position to go ahead and rotate through the golf ball with an open face, or it's a square face. It's not even really open, with an open face, and then I'm going to rotate through and square the face. Okay, and this is how we open and close the door. Okay, so remember, to you, and some other teachers that are going to tell you this, they're going to say you're going too far inside. Okay. Now, if you jerk the club back with your hands first and then turn, then yes, you will be going too far inside, and then it'll kind of throw you over the top probably. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a situation. Let me address the ball here. We're in our athletic stance here. Our weight is back, and I'm set into my right knee here a little bit to start. I want to turn my shoulders and keep my arms right in place to about here, okay, until my shoulders are almost probably 70 degrees turned, and then wrist set to get to my full 90-degree turn, okay, and then from here, we're already in position. The door is open. You can see how the club is open. If I come back down, the club is toe up, okay, and then I'm going to make my rotation so that I can get this club back into a toe up position, and I can continue to rotate and close the door and square it up, okay? So it looks a little bit something like this. Okay. Now I'm adding swings into some of these short videos because I want you guys to see that it works. Okay, so each short video I'm going to try to give you a swing so that you understand that I'm not just pulling stuff out of the air here. I use this, okay, and I've won a lot of tournaments this year using this. Okay, I want to give this to you. There's so much more to tell. So much more to tell. Thanks for watching. Remember, when you're going to take away, keep everything quiet. Turn your shoulders. Set your wrists. Open the club face so that you can come back in and close it as hard as you want. Thanks for watching. I'm Carey Hodsden PGA at X Golf Chesapeake for Common Sense Golf. See you soon.